So our Dodgem seems to be doing quite a good job. Unfortunately, Grand National's closed. Let's have a look. We've got a guy coming there. It's not too far away, so shouldn't take too long for that to get fixed. Not really sectioned off the area for the mechanics at the moment, but I think it's mostly just been calling the one that's closest to it, which has been quite helpful. Although we have had, what I would say is a relatively significant amount of failures, and we've had 2 crashes, which has been an interesting episode. I feel really bad about all the people that died. I mean, all these flowers, every time there's a flower, that's for someone. Every time there's a statue, you know, there's one for each person that died. But I feel I've handled this quite well so far. Swinging ship has just broken down. Okay then. Got a mechanic on the way? Yes, he's already fixing it actually. And he's just fixed it. So swinging ship is currently fine. Water slide 1. Just needs to be fixed. So let's go ahead into the finance section. We've still got a £5,000 loan. Let's go pay that off. Now we've got a £0,000 loan, or a £0 loan even, no loan. Let's get some half-price tickets to the park for a couple of weeks. We'll get some advertising campaign for, say, let's see, the water slide. I really like the water slide. Free food and drink. Let's get some free chips. Just for a couple of weeks, just only 2 weeks, and we'll try and have vouchers for free rides later on for other things. In fact, what we're going to do is the newest Rollercoaster 1, have a couple of weeks where it's free. Hopefully people won't die in those few weeks. So the Dodgem seems to be really popular at the moment now. The music's quite loud in my sort of headphones. But when I go away from it, it just gets too quiet for me to cope. Especially when I hear the breaking down merry-go-round. When you hear the merry-go-round, it's just such a cliche, not cliche, clash of sound. Put a handyman here. There's a bunch of sick you can clear up. New ride / attraction available. Balloon store. Let's get some balloons. Hopefully by the time at the end of the year, everyone will be throwing their balloons in the air, because I would have done such a magical job of keeping this place tidy, keeping this place safe. Even though we've already established I've done a terrible job at that. But apart from that small detail, make sure that balloon store is free. It's in the free area, and here we have our new balloon store. Like so. The maze is seems quite popular. Let's just check the way that they have to get. I'm trying to work out if it's hard for them or whether it's easy. Doesn't look particularly hard, but it's free, so obviously they can have a bit of fun whilst not being paying for nothing really. Unfortunately, I didn't realise that this section was so easy to get to from, well, I think I messed it up a bit, but oh well. Grand National seems to have a large amount of people going on it now. Gone back, I think it's probably, was I advertising? Am I advertising it? No, it's just doing well. Unfortunately, there's some stuff around. Unfortunately, some people are getting stuck like before. I wonder if there's any way to fix this. If we try and have, I don't know, would perhaps adding a information kiosk there would help, but I can't really see where to add it. It's annoying because they're all heading to the bride, and they sort of are stuck between the two entrances. I think what I'm going to have to do again is close the ride. Wait for everyone to leave. We have make one queue a lot easier to get to. The other queue will be slightly further away, but if this works, then it'll be worth it, because I don't want people glitching out again. Okay, so no one's drowned of the redoing of that queue. Hopefully, when it opens up now, people won't be able to be confused, because there's a corner between the two entrances. If they still get confused, then, and they probably will get confused around here, then I could either leave it, because it doesn't pose too much of a threat. I mean, we've still got a lot of guests in the park, we're gaining a lot of money. Leave it, or maybe I could redo the roller coaster, or redo the whole sort of area. Now, that will be a lot of effort though, but it might be worth it if they are glitching out. Or perhaps next time I do a roller coaster or something similar to this, then I can sort it out that way. The water slide is doing an amazing job. It's only £2. What I want to do is see what happens if I raise it up to £3. Will less people go on it? Will more people go on it? Will it change at all? If it doesn't change, obviously I'll be increasing my amount of money I get. If it does change, then I can always change it back. Park value seems to be doing quite well at the moment. I'm really surprised at how well the Dodgems are doing. And they've got a biggish queue, but obviously I've never seen Dodgems have that sort of queue before. So the amount of people going on the water slide has decreased slightly. You can see there's a small gap at the end of the queue. But it is currently raining, so perhaps that's going to do with it. Or perhaps people are saying £3 is too much. Hopefully it will stop raining soon. Does the weather tell us when it happens? No, it just sort of says the temperature, which I don't really think affects it much. And it has the actual weather. Water slide 1 seems to be doing okay. Queue's not very full. Obviously there is still a relatively big queue there. Maybe on advertising campaign we can advertise water slide 1. Water slide... What is it? Water slide 1.